jacked it right on the frame here. Got the wheel off. Upper control ball joint ripped in half. This is all 200,000 plus mileage on stock parts. There you go, it's out. Jack it up because it was too low. There we go.
Alright, down, slowly. Push the jack.
That's it. Wait. There we go. It's off. Look at that. 200,000 miles. And that is dead. Someone changed that control arm out. Man. It's 200,000 miles on the steering rack. It's really good. It's stiff. You can't even move it. Take off the 3 bolts at the top.
17mm.
Yep. So after you take those 3 bolts at the top off, nuts, take that big bolt out in the bottom, holding the shock. Okay, so let's take the sway bar off. Because you can't get the shock out without that. Take the brake lines off because they're not letting the control arm or shock go all the way down because it's holding it up. Just pressure out. So we got the shock out. I'm gonna rerun this. You take off the steering rack tie rod end. You loosen the shocks on the bolts on the top. Take the sway bar off because this needs to come down. The lower control arm needs to come down to be able to take the shock out. And I'm at the point where I'm not gonna drive with this but stock upper control arm on because it is dead. So I went and bought some from Summit down the road, like 15-minute drive. Got some new control arms. So I'm gonna take these off in the process. It's easier to do it with the shocks out. And then you got 2 21mm nut and bolt. So you get 2 of them, hold it from the inside, hold it from the outside, and take those off, and then the same thing for the other side. If you have a wrench, then use that, and then we'll go from there. So do the same thing for the other side, and the control arm will be out. Okay, get some red thread locker, red thread locker, and put it on here. This is a new control arms in, and then put it on, put some thread locker on it, and do that. And then we'll go back into putting the shock in. Okay, the new shock's in, so you're gonna put it in, put the bolts on top, and then get this bottom part in, and get someone to crowbar it while you wiggle the bolt in. I have to lock it in a bit. Okay, so that bottom bolt is 350 foot-pounds of torque. I did not use a torque wrench. I used this handy dandy pipe and put it inside the ratchet, pushed it up as tight as I can go, and I put thread locker on the end, which you're supposed to. Come on, there you go. So now time to tighten in the top and put everything back together in reverse. And then we'll do, oh, actually I'm not going to record the other side because there's no need to. I'm going to tell you how we did this. Get yourself a crowbar, jam it up right under there, have someone lift this up, and then obviously someone holding this and pushing it in, and then while you get it in there, tap it with the hammer here, and then the ball will get straight. That thing will get straight, and then it'll come in, and then slowly release it. Okay, so that's in now. This is the cotter pin, so put that in. And then don't forget to grease it if you get the same control arm as I did. I got, where's the part number? Yeah, that's the part number, RK80308, 8308, and then it's like left hand, and then there's right hand, which is that 8306.
Now it's going.
Okay, make sure you run this line behind this part. So we made an error, so it goes behind it. Now we can take it off, or possibly take off all of it. Hopefully this works.
It looks like we disconnected here, right?
Those stuff never come off.
That's gotta
So if
go.
you accidentally made the same mistake as us, you can just take it out from right there. Put it back in, so run it behind that.
And that connects right here.